That date is completely unacceptable as to the last time I uploaded a video. Hello! Oh, like I said before, that is an unacceptable number as to how long it's been since I vlogged. I'm sorry, I don't know, like, the thing is I have been carrying around you guys, I have been filming stuff, but the thing is it sometimes only happens in like 2-minute increments a day. School has just been so ridiculously hectic and stuff that I'm not really doing much outside the classroom. Like, I'm sitting in the class learning stuff, and then I go home and I'm just doing the stuff that I learned at school, and it's all computer stuff for paperwork or emails or scheduling, and it's all really boring. I mean, if I find it boring, and this is what I do, this is what I love, this is what I want to do for my life. If I find it boring, then I might be responsible for the biggest snooze fest in America, or at least putting 20-something people to sleep, because that's how many subscribers I have. But I just don't know what to show you guys. So then, like, when I do go out, I'll take the camera and I'll get something really funny or really cool or really, you know, monumental, and then it's like 4 minutes, maybe. And I don't know, I don't want to put that in a video by itself. So I'm like, okay, well then, you know, I'll let it sit, and I'll put it as part of this compilation vid I've been planning for the mysterious number 18. But I haven't done it, and I feel so bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I'm just kidding. But yes, I do apologize for not uploading, and it goes out really hardcore to a few of you as to who I apologize to. But that's not going to happen anymore. Starting, I guess it would technically be today, because it happened in the middle of the night. I kind of had this, like, epiphany sort of thing. I don't know, like, I couldn't sleep. When can I sleep? But I just was laying in bed, couldn't sleep, you know, going through the whole normal routine of that. And I kind of came up with this plan, this idea to kind of counterbalance my whole entire life. Because for those of you who don't know, I have a weird outlook on my life, and it can be construed as negative sometimes it's just construed as wacky, but my life is very topsy-turvy. But I'm gonna change that. I came up with this plan of attack yesterday, which I've never done, like, I've never thought to do. It's so funny that, like, I'm a big planner. I always want to plan stuff, always got to plan it out to the T, all in advance. Sometimes I'm all about winging it, you know, it's fine. But for big things, I like to plan. And life, let's face it, is the biggest thing you could be doing. And I didn't have a plan, like, for as far as, like, how to live my life. Like, I had, like, the overall picture, like, oh, I'm gonna go get a job in Hollywood, and I'm gonna, you know, live my life as a Hollywood person, and maybe do this. And but the little things, like, I don't have a plan for my day. I literally wake up, do whatever I'm supposed to do that day, and then come home, and then when that little thing is done, then I'm just like, oh, well, what do I do now? Not anymore. So, this blank sheet of paper right here, I probably should have done it first, so it would have been a way better reveal. I'm going to put my plan of attack on here. Just step by step, how to deal with my day, and hopefully that brings some positivity to my day, like, structure, order, all that stuff. And I'm going to use that as a base to kind of take a step up and take control of my life, like, as much as I possibly can. So, but another reason why I'm doing this video is, in case you couldn't tell by the number on the link you clicked, you know, you have to click on one to get to me. This is the mysterious number 18 video. Yes, I realize that I haven't gone very far past it, so it's not that weird, but I skipped number 18 because I got stupid and forgot the number count when I uploaded, and I didn't feel like editing it, so I just kind of turned it into this weird, non-existent video. This is that existing video, and what this video is going to consist of is every clip that I've recorded since number 17 that I have not uploaded. Some of it's going to be before stuff you've already seen, because I did do a couple vlogs after that. So some of it's going to be before the LACMA vlog, a lot of it's going to be after, but it's all going to be there. And this vlog is the one where I catch up on life. That's the title. You already know you clicked it. but this is it. So everything that I've recorded since Vlog 17 up until now is going to be on there. It's going to be a mega video, and I apologize for the runtime. Hopefully you guys get through it, but that'll catch me up on you guys. That'll catch me up on all things. Today is catch-up day. I am cleaning my apartment. I am catching up on homework. I am catching up on reading. I got a bunch of emails I have to send out. But after that, after tonight, when all that's done, it's on to the plan of attack. So today, get organized, get clean, get life structured, and then tomorrow we're gonna go and we're gonna kick major ass, and we're gonna do it every day. And I'm gonna be with you guys every day. I don't care if my video uploads are now only 1.5 to 2 minutes long. I will post a new video every day. Cross my heart. I don't care if they're 1 minute, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 30 seconds. Somehow I will put a video for you guys every day. So a preemptive peace, love, and a Komodo dragon to you all. I love you. Mwah. I'll put another one at the end of the video, but I just want to say that because I haven't said it in a while, like in a month. So, all right. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna go do my life. It's really freaking bright. So it's supposed to be Carmageddon, which means we're supposed to be in bumper-to-bumper traffic for 17,000 hours. And we're on the 5, which is one of the most crowded freeways in California, and this is what we're seeing.
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
There's nobody here.
This is the least crowded I've ever driven on the 5. Ever.
Look at the northbound too. There's nobody there.
And this is supposed to be Carmageddon.
Go figure.
I'm thinking the media might have blew it up, much like swine flu. We may have spoke way too soon. Literally 10 seconds after we stopped the last little bit, we
hit traffic.
We get a little slowed down.
Doug Porter.
Counting your chicken eggs before they hatch. Never a good idea. But still not that bad.
Not compared to normally.
For the 5.
Continue 6.7 miles on that 5.
I think it's just because the 710's coming up.
Maybe.
Okay.
Say, is everybody ready to sing happy birthday?
Okay.
All right.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jude. Happy birthday to you. So this is my old friend, Andrew. We go way back.
Way back.
To the Cinemark 10. So I'll give you guys the story of how we met in another little clip. He has to go, but I just wanted to catch him on video. And it's a lot cooler than taking a picture because this is movement pictures. So moving photos. The moving pictures.
It might catch on.
It might catch on. They might make moving photos someday.
Seems like a gimmick.
So, but I just want to show you guys, this is one of my old friends. I haven't seen him in forever.
Yep.
So this is my audience. Audience, Andrew, audience.
Cool.
Oh.
I don't know.
Your hair looks great.
Is it?
Your hair is good.
We're good.
Hair is fine.
That's all that matters.
Yep. This is Corey and Reagan. Old friends. Well, old friend, newer friend.
Yes.
But linked to the old friend. Their son just had a birthday, that's why we're here. But just wanted to show you guys them. I showed you Andrew, which is her sister, her brother. Her sister. This is Andrew's sister. But I just want to show you guys, these are friends. Love them to death. So we're leaving, we're gonna go get food, but we'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see it. It's way off in the fucking distance, but we saw it way earlier before. This was not a fucking plane. It's gone now, I think. I think it's gone. Okay, hold on, we're gonna describe it in a second. Okay, so what we saw wasn't a plane. It was not even close.
Not even close. Okay, so what it was there was this, it definitely flying, obviously, lights, it was like a circuit of lights, and they lit from left to right across. There was probably about 30 of them, real close together, almost like a Christmas light kind of a thing, clear, white lights. Really close to us at one point.
And traveled off to the distance.
And traveled off to the distance.
And we are driving on
that way.
Beach Boulevard, heading, this would be northeast, right? Northeast?
Yeah, towards the 5. UFO.
Maybe. Probably. Well, it's definitely unidentified. We don't know what it was. It wasn't a plane, so that technically constitutes UFO, but I believe in aliens.
I believe in aliens.
She believes in aliens. We think we just saw something that might have not been from here. We don't know.
No, I am going to keep the camera with me because then, you know, if we so happen to see it again, which is very unlikely, then obviously I can pick it up for you guys. But yeah, total trip. Like, sent the car into a panic trying to find the camera. Okay, see you later.
Bye. Never saw the UFO again, but it's late. Want to read, get some editing done. Well, she wants to read. I want to get some editing done. So I didn't vlog anything today because today was a very relaxing day for me. After the party last night, after Jude's birthday, Monique and I hung out at Reagan's house for a long time, then came back home and just had our normal nightly routine of just watching movies, relaxing and stuff. So by the time we woke up, we just decided not to do anything today, and there was really nothing to vlog. I didn't want to just bore you guys with nothingness. I mean, even though Epic Nothing between us is awesome, it's probably very boring to watch. But I didn't want to not do a video today, so what I decided to do is just kind of give you guys a clue in as to me a little bit, mainly through movies and stuff. Want to go over like inspirational directors, inspirational movie quotes, my top movies, things like that. So, I mean, here it is. Okay, so my inspirational directors, it tends to vary a little bit on who's on that list, but the really solid ones for me, I mean, obviously Ed Wood. Not really I mean, as a director, yes, but just as a filmmaker in general, I mean, give him his flaws. I mean, he had so many, and I just finished reading the biography about him, and it was gut-wrenching at times because this is a guy that I've held as an inspirational filmmaker, and you've heard so much negativity about him, but say what you will, the guy just wanted to tell stories, and that's all I want to do. I just want to make movies. I don't care if they're $200 million box office blockbusters or $200 short films. I just want to make movies. That's all I want to do. And that's all this guy wanted to do. And that's it at its base level. I can argue with you guys about pros and cons, and I'm sure people have the points as to why he was horrible and why he was positive. That's neither here nor there. I just like him for his wanting to make movies. Another one that I find hugely inspirational, Adam Green. I've met Adam Green a couple times. He's done Hatchet, Hatchet 2, Frozen. He was a producer on Grace. Hold on. Shit. What's the other one? Spiral. Okay. Another one that I find inspirational is Adam Green. I've met Adam Green a few times. He has given me so much advice as far as film school has gone. He's done Hatchet, Hatchet 2, Spiral. He was a producer on Grace. He's done Frozen. Looking forward to a lot of other stuff he has coming out. He's done all his Universal Halloween shorts. I don't know why I said Universal. They had nothing to do with them. But Jack Chop, Tiffany Problem, Trick or Treat, things like that. What I find inspiring about this guy is he wants to take horror back to what it used to be. And he's just an awesome guy. He's given me great advice with school, like I said before. I got to speak with him right before I was about to start classes at film school. And then a little while later, after I'd already started, and I got to give him the update with school. And he did kind of change a little bit of what I was looking to do with school. And it's permanently affected my learning with school. He taught me certain things to look at. Another filmmaker that I find very inspirational, Kevin Smith. I know a lot of people find him inspirational. A lot of people love his movies. The thing with Kevin Smith is I've met Kevin Smith multiple times, and he remembers me. Once I give him the little clue as to who I was one of the times he's met me, instant recognition. That dude has an elephantine-like memory. The last time I met him was at his Red State screening, and I told him about school. And for good almost 10 minutes, he talked to me about what I should do in school, what I shouldn't do in school, who I should associate myself with, what cameras I should start using, the workflow I should start doing, just things I should start doing with school, and how he dealt with film school. And the words that he said, and they're ringing true with me, and there are a few people who have given me certain quotes and certain things that kind of help keep me going. One of them was from Kevin Smith, and another director who I'll get to in a second also said almost kind of the exact same thing. So I'm going to paraphrase both of them by saying, they said that I hope to work with you or see you later. And that's cool, like, especially with Kevin Smith. I've grown up watching Kevin Smith. First movie I ever saw his was Mallrats. It's generally the first movie most people have seen of his. And that was back probably in 99, 2000, so this was 12 years ago. And now the same guy who I've grown up watching is telling me that he hopes that I can do something with my career is awesome. And he's just an overall nice, generous man. Next one, this one's kind of controversial as far as filmmakers go, Eli Roth. This guy, amongst certain people in online communities, filmmaking communities, whatever have you, is a controversial guy to talk about because on the one hand, he is a very effective, great filmmaker, but a lot of people think he's an egotistical guy. I don't want to say what stuff I've read. I don't see that. I've met him once. I met him at Amoeba Music in Hollywood in May or June. I can't remember what the exact month was. It was the night before I went to actually see Red State, where I met Kevin Smith. A friend of mine talked to him for a little bit, wanted to get a picture with him, and we dealt with that later. But I started going to the horror section and just start looking through like I normally do, and he came in at the same time, so we kind of were sitting next, like, not sitting, you don't sit in Amoeba, you stand. We were standing next to each other, just kind of flipping through the movies, and I'm like, when am I ever getting another opportunity to say this? So I said, excuse me, Mr. Roth. I didn't say Mr. Roth, I said Eli. But I said, excuse me, I just want to let you know that I'm a huge fan of yours and you're an inspirational person to me. But I don't want to bother you, I don't want to ruin your shopping experience. And he's like, no, if you want to tell me you're a fan, that's not interrupting me at all. And I said, your movies, especially Cabin Fever and Hostel 1, are two of the movies that inspired me to want to go to film school and make movies. And he was super happy to hear that. And so for the next 20 minutes, we literally went A to Z and special interests, all that kind of stuff on the horror movie section. And he would pull out movies and show me which ones I should start watching. And we started talking about film school, and he gave me advice and was telling me, again, like Kevin Smith, who I should associate with, what I should do with my movies, how I should write my movies, what I should do. And not only that, but I guess early on in his career, he had taught a class at my film school. And, he said that he's had a lot of people, and Kevin Smith has said this as well, he's met some people who come out of LA Film School, and, they're good cats and whatnot. So it's great to kind of associate myself with these people, and I don't know, these are directors that I find inspiring. There's a few others very minimally in there, like Quentin Tarantino, Robert Rodriguez, George Lucas, obviously, because I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Alfred Hitchcock as well. Like Ed Wood, I was cursed with being born in 1984. Growing up in this later generation has its benefits, but also is completely stupid to who I am. I am a huge proponent saying that I grew up in the wrong generation. I should have grown up in the roaring 20s and the golden age of Hollywood. That is where I should have been. So I never got the chance to meet Alfred Hitchcock or Ed Wood, and it's horrible, but I try to inspire my life by them, along with other actors as well. Humphrey Bogart to be one of them. But Alfred Hitchcock, again, I'm a huge pre-production kind of person. I don't want to leave any stone unturned, any sort of avenue unlooked at, before production. I want everything, every possible outcome, everything to be looked at, every line to be written, every frame to be drawn, every little bit of thing to be known before I roll a camera. So literally, once I walk on the set, it's just like, action. And that's it. When we shoot for days and then we're done. That's how Alfred Hitchcock was. Alfred Hitchcock was such a big storyboardist that he had literally every frame of his movies drawn before he even got on a set. And that's kind of how I am. I can't draw storyboards for nothing. So, and then some of you have seen mine and you know they're horrible, but I can see them. So I can describe them to somebody. If I can find a really good storyboardist out there, I want to bring them in to the fold. But that's how I am. I want all my pre-production done to the T before I even hit record on the camera. So that's another thing I love about Alfred Hitchcock. And another thing about him is he knew suspense. He knew where to put certain twists and turns and musical cues and things like that. And that's why a lot of people love him for Psycho. And don't get me wrong, I love Psycho. It's in my movie collection. And the documentary about Psycho is in my movie collection. I'm a huge Psycho fan. But as far as Alfred Hitchcock goes, his movie will forever always be Strangers on a Train for me. That movie for me is the pinnacle of Alfred Hitchcock for me. And it's in my top 10 movies of all time. Segueing with that wonderful segue. Movies. My top movies. Obviously, I have to remove certain movies from that equation. Otherwise, they'll fill up the whole top 10. That being Star Wars Saga, Ghostbusters, and Back to the Future trilogy. Those movies are on a whole different level for me. Star Wars, Ghostbusters, and Back to the Future were the movie, I don't know what the word to use is, collections that I would repeatedly watch as a kid. When I was home by myself, doing my homework and just kind of taking care of myself, I was rotating between Star Wars and Ghostbusters and Back to the Future. It'd be A New Hope, then Back to the Future 2, then Ghostbusters 2, Return of the Jedi, Back to the Future 1, Ghostbusters 1. I was just always rotating around. I'd throw other ones in the mix every so often. But those movies were always my go-to movies. You could have gotten rid of every movie in my collection as long as you left me those 11 movies. I would have been completely fine growing up with just those 11 movies. But I have to remove those from the equation to think of top movies. So for me, top movies are Cloverfield. Very controversial movie as far as people goes. The visuals, why I loved it, why I loved the handheld and very different style of it. A lot of people didn't. Cloverfield. Strangers on a Train. There's another one for me. Brick. Love Brick. Hugely underrated movie. Not a lot of people know about it. You should check it out. It's on Netflix. Shade is another one. Things were very German expressionism with him. Very harsh corners, deep shadows, very large frames. And that's kind of how I see my visuals. For those of you who know me through this vlog and have worked with me in previous projects, I have a huge obsession with hallways and alleyways. Big, huge depth shots of just endless hallways and alleyways. Ugh, love them. They're great. And Tim Burton has a lot of that kind of stuff. He has a lot of big framing shots, a lot of depth of field. Just love it. Stay is another one of my top movies. That's another one that I think you guys should check out. Ryan Gosling, Ewan McGregor, not very well known. What's another one? Anything with Humphrey Bogart. That's all I'm going to say. That's it. Humphrey Bogart, movie, great. Watch it. Better every time. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. What can I say about Scott Pilgrim vs. the World? I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to give a look. And some of you will understand this look and some of you won't. So here it is. That should explain it for those of you who don't know. Or for those of you who know. For those who don't know, Scott Pilgrim is a very special place in my heart. And if we ever run into each other, just ask me about it and I'll give you the story. Star Wars related? Not sorry. I don't know if I can put this in my list because it's slightly Star Wars related. So I kind of have to remove it, kind of not remove it. Fanboys. Fanboys is on a whole nother level with me. Again, it's like Star Wars, Back to the Future, all those. I have a huge sentimental attachment to fanboys that I'll get into in another future podcast maybe. So I'm going to leave it here. I'm sure I've bored you guys enough. I'm sure I've dragged on and on. But anyways, I hope to just keep these going with you guys. Maybe if I can't vlog anything, I can kind of just give you guys more little snippets into my wacky brain. Maybe just kind of show you guys my world a little bit. But so it's another day on set. Today my job's a little different. I'm first assistant camera, so I do more of the camera work, and such as like pulling focus and measuring stuff, and not so much of the overall picture, more just frame by frame, cut by cut kind of work. But it's gonna be a good day. The set looks awesome. We went for more sitcom style lighting, very I Love Lucy. So it's gonna be fun. Set looks really awesome. Got some good actors, actresses, and whatnot. Crew's really good. Try to keep you guys posted as much as I can. You're about to see why I've been gone for days. Fuck. Okay. Shit. We're on our way to the school to film my short for the Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights contest. I am scared, nervous.
It's a horror film.
It's a horror, but it's the first project I've ever put together on my own. Didn't raise money. I put my own money in. I crewed it up. I cast it. I did everything. Well, I didn't do everything. In fact, a lot of other people did a lot of work for me. But it's nerve-wracking. I'm nauseous. I want to throw up. Hopefully it all comes together. But yeah, so you guys are going to get a glimpse into this through the eyes of the lens, thanks to Monique. She's going to vlog this all for me, because I will be in director mode. Like, okay, so this is the shoot. Going crazy.
We're out of focus. It's fine to be out of focus? Okay, so technically we've already done this walk like 50 times, but I thought I would let you guys see what it's like to walk into the set. That's pretty much it. Like a white shirt?
Like a shirt for Tony to wear so he doesn't get
Oh yeah. No, we're good. I have 3 extra large white shirts. That's what... Hi, Eric. Yeah, that's what I'm... Plus an extra shirt for you and 2 ties for you.
Cool, thank you.
Yep. We are so out of focus.
You can go outside and look at it.
Do you know if he wants the plastic to drape down or should I just tie it into the table?
Yes. Hey, I'm Tim Burton. I'm doing my name on this producer right now. Yeah.
It's almost like a
Like, I want this movie to get big, so I'm gonna put my name on it.
yeah, because you put your name behind it, behind an unknown director. You get some.
Yeah, sort of like Neil Blomkamp template.
You in? Who? District 9?
District 9.
It was supposed to be the Halo movie. They're out.
State.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all coming off.
It's getting hot in here.
It's because it's getting a little warm, probably.
Let me get more tape. Is there more duct tape out there?
There should be the roll out there, yeah.
Can I get that roll? Because this crap's falling apart.
Okay. Fuck. Sorry, I just lost my train of thought. Where were we?
This haze.
Okay, so right now, about to send out the DVDs for Abandoned to Universal. I was gonna do this inside, but I don't think they'll let me take a camera into a government building. So, okay, here they are, 2 of them, like they asked for. I'm gonna pay for overnight shipping to get them there, but Good luck. Kiss him for me. Good luck. Thank you. Okay, thanks guys. It's late. I'm tired. I want to try to wrap up a vlog in this one. Didn't get a lot, but you got some stuff. Hello, daytime, you son of a... So in a previous vlog, I mentioned about the KFWB News building being one of my favorite buildings for the Bride of the Monsters film there. They seem to be tearing it down or gutting it or something, I don't know. There's a lot of construction going on, but I'm gonna see if they'll allow me an opportunity to get in there. Let them know like this is because of the building, so I'll let you guys know. No dice on going in the building. Apparently, since the roof is being torn down, it's really flimsy, and they didn't want the liability. So they said come back tomorrow, but I won't be in town, so I'm gonna try Monday. But it's been an interesting day. I had so many weird songs stuck in my head. You ever had that where you haven't heard a song in years, but somehow it ends up stuck in your head? That song's even weirder. I have the Alvin and the Chipmunks Christmas song stuck in my head, and I have no idea why. But it's like the last two lyrics, like I don't have the whole song stuck in my head, just the last two. It's so weird. I haven't heard that song since I was like 9. Somehow it's still in there. I love the passive aggressive like snickers I get from people when they see me holding the camera talking to myself. It's like people just look and kind of look away and look back and kind of smile like, this guy's crazy talking to a camera. But it's not any crazier than like talking to a cell phone, I guess. I mean, I'm talking to somebody, you guys, but just not on a phone. It's just so funny how people in this day and age who know that this kind of stuff exists still go, what the heck is that guy doing? Aw, shade. Beautiful, beautiful shade. It's getting hot. We're into August, but it wasn't hot in the beginning of the month, it's just hot now. Not liking it. Yes, I am sunburned. Ugh. I was on a film shoot over the weekend in Newport Beach, and it was all exterior stuff, and being the absent-minded, idiotic person that I am, I didn't wear sunscreen. So, yeah, needless to say, that's what that looks like. I don't know if you can see it very well, but pretty bad. So, but I'm heading back over to the KFWB News building again, where they filmed Bride of the Monster. The construction crew that was there said I couldn't go in because the roof was coming down, and that it was a liability issue. But the roof's down now completely. I'm gonna go see if they'll let me in now. Cross your fingers. I really want to get in there and get some shots in there before they wreck it, because just kind of how important it was, you know, to make, you know, the movie and, you know, Ed Wood stuff. So cross your fingers, hopefully I get in. Well guys, I'm inside the building, or lack thereof I should say. It's pretty much a shell of what it used to be, but still a really cool feeling being in here. Just kind of wonder where everything was in the movie. It's kind of hard to tell even where anything used to be. Yeah, so I don't know, like, I talked to the guy, he said they're wrecking the whole thing, which is kind of sad, but he said something about a parking thing going in, I don't know, but just think of what used to be here with Ed Wood, and we could have been standing in this exact same spot that I'm standing, so it's kind of nice, inspirational a little bit, though some of the areas are blocked off by the wood, like over there, I can't get in over there. Turns out there's like an underground part of it too. I don't really know about that too much, but so just take a look around, guys. Remember it. Well, that was a lot of fun. Real quick, the last little outside shot of the building. That's gonna be gone, you guys. Like, there's a lot of history, not just of Ed Wood, but I mean, there's a lot of like television and film history in that building. I'd like to thank Luis. He was the guy I spoke to. I don't know what construction crew you're on, but Luis, if you ever see this, thank you very much. Being the sentimental, sort of weird guy that I am, just kind of always doing this kind of stuff, I grabbed the foundation bolt from the building, so kind of funny. Just kind of wanted to have a piece of it with me for years from now. I also found this playing card, five of clubs. It seems pretty old. I highly doubt it was from that time, but you know, you never know. It'll always be like, oh, it might have been played by them or the film crew or something. I'm weird. I'm sorry. I'm tired. I'm in a weird mood. So sorry if this vlog is a little wonky. On my way to go get some Subway. I took a relaxer night last night. Like, school's been crazy, and you know the weekend was really nuts and stuff like that. So I took a night to myself last night because I don't have school today. I have homework, which I'm going to do later, but I decided to take a relaxing night for myself. So I had a bit to drink, and so for me, one of the best things to eat after a night of drinking is Subway. It's carved up, you know, you got the bread, and then you got greasy meat and everything else like that, you know, like, it just helps. Last time I was home, my grandpa fixed this thing up for me so this little piece doesn't fall down as easily. So we're gonna give it a test. This is my first time trying it out since it got fixed. We're gonna film the drive to Subway, see how it turns out. I don't think it worked. Oh, that was long, wasn't it? That's how much I've been doing. Like, see, like, I had stuff, but I just I didn't put it together. I'm sorry. But yeah, like I said, I was doing stuff. I had stuff for you guys. I just didn't ever put it together. What you just saw was about, I'd say roughly about 2 months worth of stuff, give or take. You've seen some of it, or some of it wasn't in there because I'd already shown it to you guys before. That's what I meant to say. But you guys saw a lot. I mean, I didn't even realize how much I hadn't put in there. I hadn't shown you guys anything for my Universal short, which, by the way, that didn't really go to anything. Internet didn't make the top 10, so it fell apart. It didn't fall apart, but it's just, I'm done with it. But now I can use it for whatever I want. You guys were, I don't know if there was anything from my midterms in there. That was good, but just, there was stuff in there. So I'm glad I got it all out for you guys. I'm glad I'm caught up. Sorry for the runtime. It's like over 30 minutes. You guys are troopers. Troopers! Alright, so anyways, I'm going to go ahead and leave it here, you guys. But thank you so much for catching up with me. And I will be consistent, I promise, every day. I don't care. 30 seconds to 30 minutes. There will be a new Rambling Through a Different Lens every day. So, anyways, peace, love, Komodo Dragon to you all. Love you. Bye.